Kia ora Kelly Club friends and family. My name's Ellie. I am from Redcliffs Kelly Club down in Christchurch, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make giant bubble mixture. I've tried to make this recipe as easy as possible by just using ingredients hopefully you can find in your kitchen at home. This recipe actually only uses 3 ingredients, and those are 2 cups of warm water. We're going to have 1 cup of honey, and our third and final ingredient is dishwashing liquid, and we're going to be using 1.5 cups of that. So first of all, you're going to need a big bowl or a bucket, or in my case I am using a giant pot because that's all I could find. And we're going to be pouring our 2 cups of warm water into our big vessel. And then our second thing we will be adding is our honey, and this will start to thicken up our water. So we're going to measure out our 1 cup and add that straight into our water. It can be a little bit tricky. You might need a spoon to help you scrape the honey into the water out of your measuring cup. Cool. So once we've added our honey into our water mixture, you're going to find something to stir it with. I'm just using a stick because that's the closest thing to me, and it will mix it well. So you're going to mix this quite quickly. At the start, might look a little bit like this. If you can see, it's separating, but that's okay. The more you mix it, the more it will combine. So once that's all combined, we're going to be adding our dishwashing liquid, 1.5 cups. Just going to be using the same measuring cup, and we're going to be tipping that straight into our honey and water mixture. And once that's all tipped in, we're going to mix it all together again, but this time we want to mix it slowly and make sure we don't get too many bubbles. Once that mixture's all combined, you're going to have to set it aside for an hour, unfortunately, because this will help our bubbles become thicker and make them last a lot longer. But while you're waiting that hour, we have one more thing we can do, and this is to make a bubble wand to use in our mixture. So what you need for this is 2 sticks, or you could use paintbrushes or chopsticks or anything you like. They just have to be rather long. And then other thing is a piece of string. This one's probably about 1 meter long, but you can have it longer or shorter depending on how big or small you want your bubbles to be. These are gonna hold on to our string. So we're gonna tie one end of our string to one of our sticks. If these knots are a little bit tricky, you can ask an adult to help you. Okay. Once we've got our end of our string tied onto one of our sticks, we're going to find the halfway point, tie it to our other stick. See, even I am having a little bit of trouble with these knots. There we go. So it makes kind of like a little tightrope or a bridge, and then with our remaining bit of string, that's just going to tie underneath the first knot we made on our first stick. So once you have all those knots done, it's going to look like this. Alright, and this big gap in the middle here is where our bubble will come through. And I will just demonstrate with this bucket how you would dip it into your mixture. So you'll make it so it's kind of like a capital D, if you can see that. You will dip it into your mixture, swirl it around a little bit, and then slowly bring it up like this. Then you're going to pull your sticks apart and your bubble mixture will get trapped in the middle, and then you've got to make a big sweeping motion, and that will create a giant bubble for you to see. And they look really awesome if you're outside. They're very colourful as well, and I think this will be a great activity that the whole family can get involved in. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I'd love to see some pictures if anyone does make this at home. So thanks guys.